Good morning. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I want to talk Gervonta Tank Davis against Frank Martin and what this fight really means for the lightweight division. Because in my opinion, it really doesn't mean much at all. With a win over Frank Martin, it's a good win, undefeated fighter, managed by Spence. It's all in-house. It'll be a good fight. But what does the fight prove? After, with him winning this fight, what does that do? Him giving no indication of wanting to fight Devin. He's throwing little shots at Shakur. What are we doing here? What are we doing in this division? For him to be considered the face of boxing, and he actually claims that title. Is that a title that you should be claiming so blatantly like that? He would do another post and delete on Twitter. One of the he did some kind of Twitter post, him saying that he already surpassed Canelo as the face of boxing. Now, I have my own problem with Canelo of him ducking Benavidez, and Tank is doing the same thing, ducking Devin Haney, turning down a $20 million offer from Turkey Al Sheikh. We just saw how big these fights, this fights that His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh are putting on. Look at AJ versus Ngannou. The promotion, the production of the fight. Imagine Tank having his own kind of advertisement that Turkey Al Sheikh does. The commercials that he's doing. He's making every big fight like a movie premiere. Who else is doing that? Who else has the money for that kind of production? Tank is missing out. Tank, with his power, with his everything he does so good in the ring. Outside of the ring, in my opinion, he's missing out on potential now. Yes, the dude makes more money than almost everybody, right? I think Ngannou just made $20 million. AJ makes more money, Tyson Fury, Canelo Alvarez, but as far as everybody else, Tank is up there. We know he does good numbers with pay-per-views. He had one good one with Ryan Garcia. Let's see what Tank versus Frank does pay-per-view, because I don't think it's going to do much. That's why it's like, why are these fights being made? These are just easy pick'em fights that he's cherry picking. Frank Martin doesn't have the experience of fighting in these top fights that Tank does. It's a good fight. Tank is probably going to win. If you're going to bet, you would probably bet on Tank knocking him out, stopping him. But what does he do after the win? I think turning down that Devin, hopefully he fights Devin. That's obviously what we want. Devin, I'm sure, is going to beat Ryan Garcia. With the way Ryan Garcia has been acting, he's only doing 5 weeks or 6 weeks of hard training. Devin Haney is posting every single day, advertising himself, marketing himself like a good businessman would. He's putting his promotion up for the fight. He's hyping it up. He's doing his part, not in the weird way that Ryan Garcia was doing. But Tank needs to fight Devin. He needs to fight Devin. And I don't think he's going to fight Shakur. I think he's going to duck Shakur. I don't think anybody is going to want to put up the money that Shakur is going to want to take that fight. So that's like, it's beating a dead horse. He's just going to keep fighting nobodies and collecting big, I think the narrative is changing. I do. I think the narrative, and more people are seeing that he's not really fighting anybody. I think it's getting the whole play of him doing in-house fights, him knocking out people. I think it's getting over. People are starting to be like, yo, you're going to be 30 years old. You ain't fight nobody at the top level. If you consider Ryan Garcia is like his resume is not it's impressive. He's fought good champions. He's stopped good people. I just want to see him fight Devin, right? I want to see him fight Shakur or Lomachenko. If Lomachenko beats Kambosos, if he's not going to fight Devin, which he probably won't next, at least fight the winner of Kambosos versus Lomachenko, right? You're gonna be Frank Martin. At least fight the winner of that. If you're not gonna fight Shakur, because I don't think Shakur is gonna fight anybody either. Shakur is fighting like he's not getting any big fights. He turned down a Devin Haney fight. These guys are turning down opportunities to get to the next big level. Let's see what if the pay-per-views for Tank versus Frank are bad. You should have took that Devin Haney money, man. That $20 million that Bill Haney was clearly throwing out there, and you got Turkey at his Sheik, a dude that's probably worth billions of dollars, openly stating that he wants to make you versus Devin Haney, and he's been making the biggest fights of the year. You don't hear Anthony Joshua complaining about not getting paid $50 million. You don't hear Tyson Fury complaining about the money that he made. You don't hear your own boy and your own teammate, well, stablemate in the PBC, Deontay Wilder. I haven't heard him complaining about not getting paid. I haven't heard one person complain about not getting paid. And they offered you $20 million guarantee, which is more than your guarantee versus Ryan, plus pay-per-view. How could you possibly turn that down? You want to keep everything in how the voice in your head, which is Al Heyman and Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd. I don't know. It must be Al. It has to be Al telling you, nah, man, don't take that. Don't take that. Come on, man. You're robbing fans. You're robbing yourself. That's the biggest fight that could be made. Fight Devin Haney next. That's all I got for you guys. Peace.